Hello, and welcome to SayLavi. I'm Lavi Peñaverde, and it's good to have you in a space for smarter living in a changing world. There's a phrase we often hear, midlife crisis. But today, I'd like to gently offer a different way of looking at it. What if midlife isn't a crisis at all, but a calibration? Crisis suggests something is broken. But most of the questions that surface in midlife don't come from failure. They come from experience. We've lived long enough to know what works. And just importantly, we've lived long enough to know what doesn't. And that awareness can feel unsettling, but deeply valuable. Midlife is often the moment when the noise quiets down, just enough for us to hear ourselves more clearly. The goals that once drove us may no longer fit. The pace that once sustained us may no longer feel right. And instead of pushing ourselves to go through it, something inside begins to ask for adjustment. So, if midlife is calibration, the next question becomes, what does that actually ask of us? First, calibration requires honesty. Calibration begins with an honest reflection. It asks us to see where we are, not where we thought we'd be, and to do so without judgment. This kind of honesty isn't about regret, it's awareness. Second, calibration prioritizes alignment over speed. At this stage of life, alignment begins to matter more than momentum. Moving fast in the wrong direction no longer feels impressive. Moving intentionally, even slowly, feels wiser. Calibration reminds us that progress doesn't always need to be loud to be real. Third, calibration is an act of self-respect. Choosing to recalibrate is not quitting. It means honoring your values, your energy, and your season of life. It means recognizing that growth sometimes means adjusting the course, not abandoning the journey. When we reframe midlife this way, something softens. What once felt like confusion becomes curiosity. What once felt like pressure becomes permission. So, if you find yourself questioning, reassessing, or realigning, you're not behind. You're calibrating. This is SayLavi, smarter living in a changing world. See you in the next episode.